guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. And I'm here today to bring a review for My Hero Academia, episode 59. So in very early stages of the episode, we are told that this time around, because I think it's mostly because of what's happened with All Might, the need to build basic not basic heroes, more heroes. And they mentioned as well, this was the planning committee, how maybe we shouldn't be trying to find a replacement with All Might. Maybe we should find one person to replace All Might. Maybe it should be a group collective thing to replace All Might rather than having the one replace All Might. And that's kind of the motivation behind the exams this time around, the provisional exams this time around, leaning towards having exams or exercises, if you want to call them that, that involve some teamwork aspect. Like the first exam, you could argue, yeah, that could have been a solo thing, but with the second exam, that is a blatant teamwork event. You could not do that solo. So that was stated in the very early stages of the episode. What else we got from this episode was a little bit more depth, more so to Mr. M. Bison, as I call him, but there was also some Shoto development there as well. We have Mr. M. Bison's flashback, and basically, he's a little whiny punk. He's a little whiny punk. You know, he's like this guy who's enthusiastic, very passionate about everything he does. So, and this leads into a story to why he likes heroes. And when he came to meet Shoto's dad, he didn't like the reaction he got, so he became a little punk, went off and go cry. That's the way I see it anyway. And we also get another flashback within the episode. You could say it was part of the same flashback, to see just how what went down when Shoto and Mr. M. Bison, as I call him, met for the first time. And we find out as the episode goes on that Shoto, he was really in his feelings when they met the first time around. He didn't even remember him, but we see that how he was so focused on hating his dad that he had tunnel vision. He did not see anything else. He did not remember Mr. M. Bison until now. So these flashbacks that we're getting was happening during the exams, happening while these two are arguing when they should be focused on the exams. And this was picked up by the villains, and I'm guessing by whoever else who's around the vicinity. Yeah, because Deku even noticed it. But when I said that just now, I was talking about the other people who are in the stands also helping with the marking of this exam. And it was even mentioned by Mr. Oracle, the orphan guy playing the villain, him, that how, you know, this is not the time for that, you should not be doing that. And even when they started to work together, he was like, yeah, but it might be a bit too late for that. So as this was in the midst of the beginning to the end of the episode, I mean middle to the end of the episode, where they're having the argument, and then they were able to work out their differences and do a team attack using some fire and wind. So that happened. They was able to pull that off, but it wasn't enough. But before Mr. Villain could come in and finish them off, Deku comes in, and the exam bell ends there. Apparently, so the exam was just to only to end the exam. All the HUCs had to be saved, and luckily for them, at that moment, they were saved. So that was thanks to Deku, by the way. Yeah, so we don't get to see what would have happened if Deku continued his fight. It was mentioned after the exam was over that how the villains, both the fodder, like, well, both the people that play in the lackeys and the main villain were wearing like these protectors, which was limiting what they could do. So there was a limitation there, even though even though I think it was a Razorhead who asked this earlier on, like, you know, is Oriko, you know, is he holding back, whatever kind of vibe. I know it was the joke. It was the joke hero that asked this. He's like, you know, is he even holding back? The answer to that was yes, because he couldn't go all out because he had these limiters on them. So the exam has ended, you know, marks have been tallied. We leave off the episode wondering who has exactly passed. The names will be on the board if they have passed, and we leave off on that cliffhanger with Midora like, so he's shocked. So my question to you and me only watchers is, who do you think has passed? Who do you think has failed? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm going to give this episode a 3-star rating and call it a review. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.